It's like another day, another allegation, right? Like
Yeah.
it's you know, it's really wild. I never thought it would come to this. I'd be lying to you if I told you that every moment of every day would be a great one.
It goes worldwide, right? You end up you start in Vegas, you open a store in New York City for a bit. That was through American Eagle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've been dealing with other people investing in your business for quite some time. I feel like it's interesting though, because with that American Eagle thing early on, it was people always had something to say about your business deals around your store. I saw a picture of him online in his suit, and I was like, if anybody's going to screw you out of your resale business, this is the guy.
You try to get along with the guys that you just did a deal with. So when my work email got deleted, those accounts get deleted. And then they're putting everything in boxes, and the boxes are sitting in the store for months. And I'm not going in the stores as much as I once used to. There's kids that are work at other stores that are like worked for us that are like, you couldn't get this guy out of the store.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like it changed to like I'm not really allowed in the store.
You stole a pinball machine?
Dude, I bought the pinball machines with my own money. And so that's why I keep saying, like, I can't wait till the day comes. I feel like I genuinely want to see them come in and raid the place. I understand why it's hard to trust people that look like me. And I worked really hard to not touch money from the business unless someone else was there with me. The writing's on the wall. It's not sustainable. We're not going to be able to make it through. We weren't a corporation. We're not publicly traded business. It's just a guy and a girl that started off a kitchen table and it turned into that. I've always looked at retail like, how do I get my guests to stay for north of 30 minutes? Because if I could do that, I don't necessarily need you to buy something, even though we do. But like, if you're in there for more than 30 minutes, chances are you had a positive experience. Chances are you're going to tell somebody else that's into this stuff. Mm-hmm. It's like, forget the differences. You don't like me. You don't want to work with me. I don't want to work with you. Like, there's like the lack of it being humane, right? I pull up. I see this truck. I park right in front of the truck. I open the gate. This kid's like, oh, I'm TwoJs, I'm a consignor. I've never seen this kid in my life. Like, dude, like, off. Like, why would I help you? I think that we got to get a little bit more creative and we got to focus more on the experiences than every singular transaction. If they would have let me open that door on the side of Houston, we would have probably done 15, 16 mil out of that place, out of that little back corner. I drove by it today coming here, and it's like, they cemented the door, man. Yeah. And like my last job before sneakers, I lost my job fighting too hard for the little guy that had the big cell phone bill. Like, what's right is people need to know where my flaws were. And I've always said that when I make mistakes, you need to know about those more so than my wins. There's no way you could talk me out of not believing that they spent over $1 million on legal fees. My last sit-down phone call and 3 text messages to my lawyer cost me $11,600. Mm-hmm. So what is a year's worth of that cost? I got consigners that are yapping that they've had issues in the last 2 years, right? I stopped having access to operational stuff from a monetary standpoint or a paying out standpoint in that same time frame. And all of a sudden I got all these crazy loans that I don't even know the dollar amount. Consigners aren't getting paid. Like, I don't understand how the store's still open, but we're not paying taxes or consign. Who are we paying? For once in your life, do the right thing. For once. I don't know how you could just continue to allow this to be going on unless you're in on it, and everything that you've said to me in person is just an act, right? I don't care if this is the last thing I do. If it were up to me, if I could, like, get an understanding of what's going on, even when the ship sinks,